The Pisces Solar Fire Ritual. Processional and Alleluia. We gather at a holy time, a time propitious to invoke the cosmic Lord of absolute redemption, the Lord who with the utmost patience, utmost wisdom, utmost love, dissolves the final veil of nescience, cloaking the supremely merciful intent of God. The grace of him of whom naught may be said, Lord of the latter days is she, Lord of the final times, in which the all-concluding harvest, both of goodness and of evil, is ingathered. The one who proffers sweetness well-deserved, the one who proffers bitterness, if karma so demand, the one resolving discord into harmony complete, bringing to perfection all that long before was sown as seed when first the round began. Piscean Lord, Fruition's Lord, Omega's Lord, teach us to conclude in beauty all that we began within the heat of blind desire. Teach us that an end must come as prelude to an ever wider life. We gather now within the stream of solar fire, streaming from the constellation Pisces, who washes with the healing waters of salvation all who live their lives within our solar system's bounds. We stand within the power of the Lord of all redeeming love, Lord of stark finality, Lord of consummation, pralaic Lord who terminates the 12-fold round, dissolving into nothingness all patterns of creation when once the hour has come. With sublime and loving understanding, she feels the joy, the pain of endless labor. She knows the sweat and toil of all the workers who for eons long have labored in the cosmic vineyard of the greater lords, rejoicing in successes and pitying all failures. She knows the time for ending. the time beyond which no more force may justly be expended on the execution of the grand design intended by the soul, whether human soul, systemic soul, or wider cosmic soul. The moment when, for good or ill, the span allowed is spent, and the urging of another greater cycle calls, imperatively calls, so that refusal may not be. Then gathering all into herself, for she is loving synthesis of all the lordly 12, and fusing all, and blending all, collecting cosmic treasure for expenditure upon a higher cyclic turn, she sounds the final word. She sounds that word in joy, yet in compassion. She sounds the word, "'Tis done." In silence let us all revere the saving Lord among the 12, she who, strangely, is the first as well as last, the weakest, yet the strongest, she who has the patience to endure until the end. Let us honor Pisces, Lord of boundless mercy, Lord of endless hope, Goddess of eternal faith. Invocation of the second and sixth rays. Through the constellation Pisces, consummating constellation, pass 2 rays upon the line of heart, the 6th and 2nd. The 6th ray, who with fervor inspires the ancient pilgrim to return unto his source, inspires the one who long ago immersed himself in matter to return rejoicing on the way with fortitude in bliss, and in despite of lower forces which would thwart advance unto the final goal. And then the 2nd ray, the ray of love conditionless, divine, who is reason, purest reason, motivator of the quest which long ago did lead the saving pilgrim forth from highest heaven to the depths of matter and forgetfulness. The ray who showed the Spirit why it could no longer bide within the Father's home and still remain a devotee of love. We stand within this dual stream of purest heartfelt love and of infallible devotion to that love, devotion unto death, devotion unto life itself. We stand within a stream of heart and soul, which moves with love all turning worlds upon their mission of complete relatedness, and sends the spirit man upon a pilgrimage of pain and bliss to distant, darkened lands. Let us breathe within our aura the purest sapphire blue of Re the Second, then with an Om direct it towards the healing of the earth. Let us breathe within our aura the silvery rose of Re the Sixth, then with an Om direct it towards the healing of the earth.
Through all misery and strife, through all sickness and disease, something hovers waiting. Above us hovers waiting, waiting to redeem the endless mercy of the gracious mercy of the one, the boundless mercy of the one, waiting to overflow us, the fount of cosmic mercy. We must live and we must suffer, prisoners of this world of pain, prisoners of an agony that we have chosen to endure. And yet, something hovers waiting within us, through us, yearning, waiting, never longing to redeem the endless mercy of the one, the gracious mercy of the one, the boundless mercy of the one, ever flowing forth upon us, ever flowing round about us, ever flowing through and through us, pouring, ever pouring from the fount of cosmic mercy, flowing from the fount of cosmic mercy, the fount of cosmic mercy.
Meditation. In meditation deep, let us ponder on the basic goodness of the larger life, kind and good in every way, if but the soul of all be known in depth. Can we see the grace behind God's plan? Can we detect the cosmic mercy flowing strong within the seeming horror of the world of circumstance? Can we comprehend this cosmos as a friendly, universal realm, a kingdom all-encompassing with but one basic law, which oversees the good of every sentient being? Let us test the depth of our perception of the grace-filled truth, and see if we can understand how that, indeed, the soul of things is sweet. Let us ponder deeply.